It was a soft and quiet evening. The wind gently whispered through the trees outside, and the stars were just beginning to twinkle. Leo, a small 3-year-old with blonde hair and big blue eyes, sat on his bed hugging his teddy bear. His cozy pajamas were decorated with tiny yellow stars, and his eyelids were growing heavier with each blink. The warm glow of his bedside lamp filled the room with calm doubt. Just as he was about to fall asleep, a flicker of greenish light danced past his window. Leo blinked. Another light followed. Then another. Fireflies. They floated in soft, spiraling patterns, like they were drawing invisible shapes in the air. Suddenly, the window creaked open. A breeze entered the room, cool and gentle, and with it came a soft, glowing lantern carried by a swirl of fireflies. It hovered in front of Leo's bed, flickering like a heartbeat. Leo sat up slowly, eyes wide with wonder. The lantern shimmered, inviting him. He slid out of bed, careful not to wake his teddy bear, and padded barefoot to the window. Outside, the grass was soft and dewy beneath his feet. The fireflies danced ahead, lighting a glowing path that led to the edge of the trees. The forest, instead of looking dark or scary, felt like it was smiling. Branches swayed softly, as if bowing to him. The trees parted gently, like curtains opening for a special guest. Inside, the Firefly Forest glowed with magic. Fireflies blinked on branches like tiny stars. The air was warm and filled with a quiet hush, like everything was waiting just for him. At the edge of a clearing, one firefly grew larger and larger, until it turned into a glowing little creature, shaped like light itself. It held the lantern and bowed to Leo. Without speaking, it gestured for him to follow. Leo nodded and began to walk. The creature floated just ahead, lighting the path. As they moved deeper into the forest, the trees began to hum a lullaby. Each step Leo took made the ground glow softly beneath his feet. Soon, they reached a circle of mossy stones. In the center, a bed of moss glowed gently. The lantern hovered above it, flickering like a cozy fire. Then, a great tree, tall and ancient, leaned toward Leo. Its leaves shimmered with firefly light and whispered in a voice only Leo could hear. Rest comes with wonder. Leo looked up in awe. All around, glowing dream bubbles floated from the branches. Inside each one was a peaceful scene: a child flying with birds, a fox curled up in a moonbeam, a kitten being hugged by the stars. The firefly creature raised its tiny hands, and the fireflies swirled around Leo like a glowing blanket. Leo smiled and closed his eyes. The warmth wrapped around him, like being tucked in by the sky itself. Then came a soft song. The fireflies sang, not with words, but with hums and lights. Notes danced in the air like golden sparks.
Close your eyes, little flame. Dreams are calling out your name. Float on stars so soft and high, wrapped in moonlight lullaby. Fireflies will guard your rest in the forest glowing nest. Every blink a gentle kiss. Sleep is here in perfect bliss. Dreams are calling out your name. Float on stars so soft and high, wrapped in moonlight, lullaby. Fireflies will guard your rest in the forest glowing nest. Every blink a gentle kiss. Sleep is here in perfect bliss.
Leo lay down on the moss and listened, his body relaxing completely. The lantern rose above him, and Leo began to float. It felt like drifting, in a dream, weightless, peaceful, perfect. He floated gently through the trees, past the fireflies and the bubbles, until he reached the edge of the forest. There, the window to his room waited, glowing softly. He drifted inside and landed quietly in his bed. The fireflies pulled the blanket up to his chin, and the lantern dimmed near the window. One last firefly blinked above his head like a kiss. "Good night," and floated away into the stars. Leo sighed, still holding his teddy bear. He didn't open his eyes. He didn't need to. The Firefly Forest was still there, somewhere inside his dream's dot, and far away, a soft light flickered, ready to guide the next dreamer.